Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time I got Deadly B7 with 801 rating versus Skytrax with 1020 rating, so it's going to be another high rated DB video, and let's hop right in. We're going to see Sky win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, so they're going to get to decide. We got 40 versus 50, and they're going to go first. Opening hand is Nib, Ash, Durendal, Blade, Talons. Hand isn't like crazy right now. Obviously needs a like something, cause like he has combo, but I mean it'd be pretty bad. Does have two hand traps and a card that's pretty good at going second, so this is nice. And then he has field spell, Eva, Maju, Emergency, Nova, so this is full combo. But he is going up against two hand traps. It's going to activate Emergency, add Delta, and Nib can be a blowout versus Drytron if they play into it. And then Nova, that's going to bring out Alpha. I only suggest ashing Nova if you're on like a really slow deck, like a very slow trap deck. If you're on a combo deck, I would never ash Nova, unless if it's like their last card. He's going to use Alpha effect, Chain Ash, and then normal summon Maju effect. That's going to add Ben 10. And then activate Field Spell to add Ritual Spell. Get rid of Ben 10 for Delta, and then reveal, draw one. Draws Called by. Oh, he needed that before. And then Ben 10 effect, adds Ben 10. He's going to go into Relinquished. And then now he's going to get hit with Nib on this effect. You want to make sure to wait for them to activate the effect, because people play 2 carrier now. So you really don't want to just mess that up for no reason. So summon out Nib and then give him a token. Set Called by, pass turn. See, sometimes Nib is really good versus this. Before we go on with this turn, Josh Fire Flint Lady. Nib can be good versus them. A lot of people don't know how to play versus it right now. A lot of people haven't really tried Drytron too much. So they're not really that good with the deck. And if they get hit with high impact hand traps like this, can really blow them out. Activate Durendal, and then Durendal effect. That's going to add Oliver. And then normal summon, special summon. And then make a sold effect to add Gearfried, and then Oliver effect, I said Ogier, then effect send cost, send 4, and then that's going to bring out Armageddon Knight, and then use that to send Plague. That's going to lose out the Called by. It's going to go into Unicorn. This should also fall off. It's going to chain Called by on Plague. And then banish 2, add back Blade. This isn't looking like too bad for him, but it's also, yeah, it's not looking good either. It's going to go into Appaloosa with 2 and then pass turn. So he doesn't have a lot of interruptions, and he draws prep for turn. That's pretty good. Gonna get rid of Ben 10 for Delta, Appaloosa negate, and then Ben 10 effect. Lets that go through. Grabs Orange Light, and now that's really solid. Orange Light's so good in this deck. Prep to add Ben 10, like it's nice going second, it's nice going first. Works so well with Eva. Gets rid of Ben 10 for Alpha effect, chain Appaloosa, and then chain Orange Light. Opening these two, going second, feels nice. You get to like gamma your opponent and then add a starter. He's going to add Ultimateness there off of Alpha, and then he's going to get Eva and Ben 10. That's going to add Ruler, and then add Orange and Petite. It's going to activate the Ritual spell, bring out the Ultimateness, and then pass turn. So this has a lot of negates on it. 3. Draws Rhoda. The great thing about ending on this is even if he has to use all 3 of his negates, he can just like alpha effect, tribute, and then keep going. Banish Tyrendel, bring out Gearfried, chain ultimateness effect. And then Talons. He wanted to do that there, because if he didn't, then he could like activate Phoenix Blade on this. And then he'd be forced to negate, add back. Yeah, it just wouldn't be a good scene. Talents is going to put a card back from hand. Puts back Orange Light. Kind of weird. Well, I guess he's like forced to negate, so you'd want him to discard this one. Yeah. Activate Rhoda. He knows the last card in hand is Blade, because he added it back. So he can just negate this. And then pass turn, draws field spell, activate, add Nova, and then Nova, bring out Gamma, and it's just, yeah, it's very far game here. Bring out Alpha, add Natasha, and then add back Ritual Spell. He's drawing Connector for turn, but he's going to admit defeat. Now, moving on to game 2, he did good for going second versus Drytron, but the called by really sealed the game. Opening hand is Red Layer, Shade, so 2 warriors without normal summoning, 3 warriors without normal summoning, Fire Flint Lady, Ghost Spell, and Torn Scales. So this isn't bad. Also has like Protection versus Crow. This card is so nice in the deck. People keep saying that like you just don't have to interrupt the deck until they get the Needle Fiber. But sometimes if they get to like Torn Scales plus Extender, like they can just get to like Appaloosa sometimes, and Appaloosa is it's nice. Protects you from hand traps, especially when no one's playing Imperm because of how bad it is right now. Then he has Ritual Spell, Emergency, Orange Light, Maju, and Prep. So he has Orange Light effects, so he's going up against a Gamma. And then he has like Ben 10 plus Drytron. Special summon out Red Layer, then normal summon Torn Scales, effect, chain Orange Light. Again, like, you're forced to do it there, or this is just going to be so many bodies. And then bring out Fire Flint, make a Soul, and he's going to get to add Gearfried. And then use the effect to dump 4, bring out Armageddon, and then send Plague. And then bring out Plague by putting back Shade. Make Needle. It's going to bring out 001 from deck. So I wonder if he's still just going for the same combo that we saw before, which was Savage, Charles, and Harold, I believe. He's going to add back Blade and then go in the Power Tool, use the effect. Reveal 2 DDR, or 3 DDR. Alright, I thought he sent one from deck, but fair enough. Add DDR from deck, and then mech him Phantom Beast, bring out Colt Wing, bring out tokens, and then 001. And then goes into Herald, DDR, bring back Plague, and then go into Rollin' effect. So it's looking like it's going to be the same board. Bring out Plague, and then go in the Shen, so it's not the same board. I like this card. He's going to go for VFD. And then this card's really good to detach off of it. Makes Trish, and then VFD. Not bad. So yeah, it's like Shen as follow-up, VFD this turn and next turn, Herald to protect it from like droplets or anything really. Yeah, so this is nice. He's going to have Rollin' effect too to send an ad. Yeah, that's game. Draws Dawn Knight, VFD call light, pass turn, draw. Oh, that's nice. Banish 2, bring back Shen. Droll and Lockbird is more impactful versus Drytron when you're going first that game. So like game 2, if you're going first and you side and Droll and Lockbird, it's like so nice. You can put up the tiniest of board and have Droll and they can't beat it most of the time. Because like they side out their outs for Droll except for Called By and Orange Light. bring out Gearfried, and then he's going to admit defeat. Obviously, it's game on board, and now game 3, Drytron's going to go first. Opening hand is Droll, Gearfried, Bell, Heritage, Bell. Sucks to open 2, especially in 50. And then he has Alpha, Zeta, Delta, Field Spell, Zeta. Oh, that's a lot of Drytrons versus Droll. A lot of people still don't know the spice. I'm just going to have to keep saying it every video. But there is 1 Called By, 3 Orange Light, and 3 Aqua Dolphin after side decking. That's 7 outs to Droll. It's pretty consistent. Like, you can't really up the amount of outs to Droll without adding like really bad cards to your deck or like hurting consistency a lot. But I think 7 outs to Droll is nice, especially because those cards aren't just for Droll. It's not like I'm going Prohibition, call Droll. Like, they can also hit cards like Bell, Ash, any hand trap, really. Activate Field Spell, add Nova, and then drop the Droll. And then Nova, that's going to bring out the Gamma. And then make Link Karibo. Gets rid of Alpha for Gamma effect, chain Bell. And then get rid of Zeta for Alpha. And then he's going to bring out Zeta by getting rid of Delta. Goes into IP and then Pat. This is... you have to set up an interruption. I went over this with yesterday's video too, when like the Eldritch player had to like discard Tanky, target Tanky with Lord. If you don't put up interruptions, you will just lose the combo. Simple as that. So put up 1. It's the best he could do. I mean, it's really bad, but it's the best he could do. Draw connector, and that's just, oh my, Heritage. That's gonna add Durendal. And then Durendal on Link Karibo. And then Durendal effect. On effect, he's thinking. He's going to chain IP. Makes Unicorn. And then says, does Durendal resolve since IP resolves on resolution? It does not. So, this falls off like mid-chain link, because the equip monster leaves the field, and then since this is off board before it resolves, it's a continuous spell and trap and just doesn't, so he doesn't get the search here. And then banish, bring out Gearfried. Honestly, I think he's gonna go battle phase, attack, and equip first, so that way the connector goes through on hand traps. Then again, like if he normal summons and gets hit with like Ash on the summon, then he can just go into a soul there, so I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, he's gonna play around hand traps, and then normal summon connector, effect, and then he admits defeat, he says free! Wow. This deck definitely isn't bad. Seeing like the way that he plays it with like 50 cards, a solid amount of hand traps to be able to beat other combo decks, I don't think this deck's bad at all. The deck just needs more like improvements on it, I guess. The combo isn't bad. People need to learn how to play against this deck too. That's another big one. I feel like everyone just negates the sold when it's not always right. And then, yeah, like Called By game 1 is really just game. So like, would Crow be game versus this deck? Like if you just have like a good Crow and they don't have a way to Oliver? I don't know. I don't think I've played against this deck yet, this format, but I've seen it play a lot. I think I know how to play against it. The match was only 29 minutes long. That's actually really quick. It was a combo mirror though, so it's really go first, you have hand traps, nope, game. And that's just how it is. You can't really be mad at that though, because if you're on a combo deck, I mean, you have to be prepared for other combo decks. Those are the harder matchups, as combo is always the better deck. So, yeah, he probably just isn't main decking enough hand traps. It's really what it is. Like my list right now is main decking 7. I'm jumping between like 6 and 7. I'm just trying to like add more hand traps and keep consistency, because without hand traps you lose game one instantly to other combo, and I don't want to lose game one to other combo, because I'm trying to build my deck to win a tournament, not just top a tournament. But that's going to be it for the video. Like, comment, and subscribe. The DB Grinders signing off. Peace. Have a nice day.